Hi guys, this is my DVD update for June 16th, 2011. I know in my last DVD update from March 20, or why do I keep saying March? May 28th, I said I didn't know if I would do one in June or not, but, you know, with graduation and all that stuff, I was able to get a lot of graduation money, so I am able to provide you with a good update here for June. Now, I don't know if there's going to be one in July, because, you know, I got the convention in August, and I'm saving up money for that. Alright, so, enough of my life story. Let's get started here. Alright, let's see, I got two dollar store movies. First one is this movie that, it's kind of boring, I don't know, it didn't really impress me that much. A lot of continuity in here. It's called Doublecross on Costa's Island. The guy, Franco Columbu, he's trying to be too much like Van Damme. It's like a rip-off of any movie that he's in. He sort of looks like Bruce Willis, too, when you look at him. Apparently this movie is a sequel to some other movie called Taken Alive, which I have not seen. But yeah, apparently Doublecross on Costa's Island is a sequel to that. Frank Stallone's in these two, like, this movie too. Frank Stallone, this has like the exact same cast as the first Taken Alive, I guess. Frank Stallone's in a lot of these dollar store movies. But yeah, kind of a slow movie. And then, I don't know why I got this. I don't know what caused it. Miracle in the Pacific. I don't know. Alright, that's the only $2 DVDs. Now we could get into the actual stuff. Now, this first one's a Jess Franco movie, and this was I don't know what type of a genre you would call this. It was like a adventure / spy. That's pretty much what this was. And you got Chris Mitchum and Christopher Lee. Now, how they got Christopher Lee to be in this, I have no clue. And it's Jess Franco's Dark Mission: Flowers of Evil. It's like this movie, it's just like Faceless. It's got Chris Mitchum again from Faceless playing a, like, private detective agent, whatever, just like in Faceless. Except now he's going to, like, investigate a drug scandal or something that's been going on in, like, South America or something, I don't know. You also got Bridget Leahy, however you say her name, and Richard Harrison. You know, this was, I loved, like, some of the stupidity that went into this movie, especially from Chris Mitchum. Like, Chris Mitchum has all these sarcastic one-liners in this movie that make me crack up. He is such a smartass in this movie. It just cracks me up. It's not the best movie, but it cracks me up. This is a bootleg. Inside the case, I got this flyer from the website I ordered it from, trashpalace.com. Good website. They got a lot of rare stuff on there, but I mean, Dark Mission: Flowers of Evil. I mean, Christopher Lee, Chris Mitchum. I mean, this film did have potential, but I mean, it didn't really deliver out on that too much. I mean, this cover looks really cool. The poster's really cool looking, but I mean, yeah, there's not really much to that. Real low budget. Now this one is this really bizarre sci-fi / fantasy. You got R. Lee Ermey was in this. I'm like, how did R. Lee Ermey get a spot in this? And it's Michael Madsen, R. Lee Ermey, and Robert Vaughn in The Sender. It's like this really weird why am I about to say zombie? Sci-fi fantasy movie. It's like this little girl and there's this angel thing, and it turns out that she's actually an alien. I don't know. This was The Sender. It's like about the government hiding information about aliens. R. Lee Ermey was my favorite part about the movie. I don't know. This is a bizarre. I don't know what to say about this. Alright. then sort of on the same sci-fi feel. I'm not really a fan of the end of the world, you know, natural disaster movies. I just got this one for real cheap. Just wanted to see what it was like. A Deep Impact. I'm still not really a fan of that kind of stuff, those kind of movies. Got, you know, everybody knows this, Creepshow. I've seen this movie a while ago, I just never got around to owning it. Although Creepshow 1 is the only one I've seen, though. I haven't seen 2 or 3. You know, there's nothing on the disc, which is kind of sad, but... You know, Creepshow 2 I've been hearing good things about, but I've been hearing terrible things about the third one. This one just came out yesterday. I mean, me and my cousin, we saw this in the theater. And it was a guilty pleasure for me. I know I'm the only person in America who likes it. But, I mean, I thought it's a guilty pleasure. I liked it in the theater. It made me laugh. Big Mama's House 3, like father, like son. I don't know. Me and my cousin, we saw this in the theater. It was just a guilty pleasure of me. I don't know. I liked it. I liked Big Mama's House 3. I really liked that Faison Love guy that was in here, too. Except they didn't even credit Faison Love in the movie. He's not on the opening or end credits, which I thought was weird. This next one is a horror movie from 1995. It's got Jay Underwood, who most of you probably know. He was Bug in Uncle Buck. Catherine Morris, William Lucking, Michael Harris. You know, you got some other people, like Giuseppe Andrews has a little cameo in here in, like, flashbacks. Then you have Ken Furry in a little cameo as a cop. It's Sleepstalker. Yeah, it's got some bad CGI, first of all. The CGI in this was not too good. Also, this movie really reminded me of The Mummy. Like, the way, like, he turns into sand, he's, like, going through door cracks and keyholes and all that stuff. It really reminded me of The Mummy. I mean, it's not that great. I mean, nothing that special about it. I'm like, some of the acting really needed to be shaped up. I mean, once again, like, it's an idea that's been done a lot, though. You've had this idea done a lot. People being executed and coming back to life is something else. Like, they did that with Shocker. They did that with the Ginger Dead Man. It's just an idea that's been played on a lot. Alright. Now, this film is for me, the highlight of this whole DVD update. I gotta say, this movie right here has got to be, like, one of the best movies I have ever seen. I might be stretching this for some people, but for me, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen. DC Cab. I thought this was hilarious. You got an awesome cast too. Mr. T, Gary Busey, that says it all right there. Jill Sholin. I'm going to be meeting Jill Sholin in August, so I can't wait to bring this up to her. Then you got other people, like you got Bill Maher, you got Jim Moody. Jim Moody, you know, he was in Bad Boys, Fame, Day of Atonement. But DC Cab, I laughed so hard to this movie. DC Cab, this is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I loved DC Cab. If you haven't seen this, you have to see this. I was blown away by it. When I finished watching this, I just thought this was awesome. Definitely my top 5 comedy movies. This right here is awesome. It's directed by Joel Schumacher, you know, who did Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. You can tell it's by Joel Schumacher, too, because there's a line in there when they're talking to these people through a megaphone, and Gary Busey's like, tell him you're Batman. So you can tell he's got the stuff coming in through there. Okay, then these next two are both French films directed by Alexandre Arcady. Now, he directed, Day of Atonement, aka Les Grands Pardons 2. Alright, well, the two French movies I got here, you got... Alright, the first one is like this drama/war movie. It's called Pour Sacha. I don't know how you say that in an accent. Pour Sacha, it's pretty much this war movie. It delivers kind of slow at some points, but then, towards the end of the movie, there's this scene. It's like, it takes place in a war, so there's this horse wandering around. The horse steps on a landmine. You see this huge explosion. And then, you see this big gaping hole in the horse. With, like, the bones, guts, blood, all that coming out. And the horse makes this like sound. Oh my god, that scene disturbed the hell out of me. Damn, that really came out of nowhere considering what this movie was. It's just like, holy damn, that... Seriously, it's this war romance movie. Like, barely anybody dies in this movie except for, like, some people at the end. And Sacha. Spoilers. But the horse, it steps on... It is so gory. It disturbed me. Oh my god, Alexandre Arcady. You are messed up. No wonder your son went to go on to direct Mirrors, Hills Have Eyes, and all that. Alright, and you know how I said I like Day of Atonement, aka Les Grands Pardons 2? Well, all the way from France, I ordered Les Grands Pardons 1. Now, you sure, Day of Atonement, Les Grands Pardons 2 really seemed like a ripoff of The Godfather when you think about it. But Les Grands Pardons 1, this is an exact clone of The Godfather. They make fun of everything that happened in The Godfather. This right here is a remake of The Godfather, except it's in France. I'm not lying. Like, they make fun of everything. The putting the orange in the mouth and like, ooh, like that. This right here is literally, this is The Godfather made again. So, it wasn't that bad of a movie, but I would still have to say Les Grands Pardons 2, aka Day of Atonement, I still liked a little bit better. Ooh, man. Alright, don't worry, guys. There's not too much more. I got this movie I've been hearing a lot of good things about. It was $5, so I got it. It's Copland with Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, Peter Berg, Robert Patrick. A lot of stuff. I like this. I thought this was a good role for Stallone to play. I thought Stallone did a good job. He's like this cop that's deaf in 1 year. And I don't know, I thought this was good. It was interesting to watch. Like, it was fun to watch throughout. I was having fun watching it. I liked Copland. It was like, more I went through. This is the exclusive director's cut. I don't know, that's what it says on the disc. Exclusive director's cut. I don't know, I thought this was good, though. I like Copland. Got a lot of cool special features on there, too, so... Copland, yeah, for $5, it's definitely one to watch. Now, I saw Fast 5 at the theaters, which I loved. I thought Fast 5 was amazing. I loved it. And the only Fast and Furious movie I actually owned was the first one, The Fast and the Furious. So I thought, since that's the only one I own, I'll just get them in order. So today I got 2 Fast, 2 Furious. Good. You got some of the people in this, like... Some people in this returned for Fast 5, like I know this guy returned for Fast 5, and a couple other people did. I liked 2 Fast, 2 Furious. It was good. Even though I wasn't really a fan of Tokyo Drift, I still might get that at some point, but I'm not too sure yet. Now, this is an interesting one. This was only $2 on Amazon.com. $2 for this. So I'm like, that is a good price. It's this Maximum Action 10 movie set. I'll list all 10. You got Death Machines, Scorpion, Fleshburn, The Silencer, Hell on Wheels, 9 Deaths of the Ninja, The Patriot, Low Blow, Sante, and Killpoint. Now, out of these 10, I've only watched 4. I've watched Low Blow, which I loved. I thought Low Blow was good. It was like a B-action. All these are like B-action movies from the 80s. But it's still good. These are still cool. I like them. I watched Low Blow. I thought it was awesome. I liked it. Killpoint, which I thought was pretty good. The Silencer. That's a movie for you. I think this is from the side. Right there. I'm sure you. Some of you guys might like to see that. 9 Deaths of the Ninja. So I pretty much these 4. It's like these 4. They're all in a row right there. They all have like all these. They're like on these. There's 2 double-sided discs, and then 9 Deaths of the Ninja and Killpoint have their own disc. So yeah, these are pretty good. If you like action movies, get this. These are pretty good. They're low budget, but these are pretty good. I mean, out of 10, you're bound to like one of them. And then this last one isn't really a DVD, and I know I'm probably the only movie person on YouTube that owns this, but I'm just putting it on the DVD update here for nostalgia purposes. It's the DVD of my 8th grade dance that the school gave us. Now, what I did, they made a cool looking design disc for it, which I thought was neat, but it just came in a blank jewel case, nothing. So what I did was, I took people's Facebook pictures, that I go to school with, from their Facebook, and I just put up all their pictures people took, put them all together, and I mashed them all together, and I pretty much made my own case for it. I'm just putting this in here for nostalgia purposes, They are going to give me my graduation ceremony on DVD, but I haven't gotten that yet. That's probably going to be in my next DVD update. I am going to put that in, because once again, nostalgia. So yeah, this was a fun night. If you want to see my personal video I made from the 8th grade dance, you can watch that on my channel. So yeah. Sorry I keep like scratching my eye right here. It's just I got a mosquito bite like right here in the corner of my eye, and it's really annoying me. So my recap. Light Up the Night, that was the name of it. The 8th grade graduation dance. Oh, hang on, these are all like fell on the floor. Ooh, alright, so you got that Light Up the Night, the 8th grade graduation dance. Maximum Action, 10 movies. I'm not listing those all again. Too Fast, Too Furious. Copland. Legged on Pardon. Power Sacha. Man, that horse scene. That's ironic too, because Poor Sacha, the music was composed by Felipe Serrade. Felipe Serrade also composed the music for Dark Mission, Flowers of Evil. So that's a coincidence that 2 movies in my update were scored by the same guy, and I didn't even know that. Coincidence. One of my favorite comedy movies I have ever seen, DC Cab, a must-see/own. Sleepstalker. Big Mommas Like Father Like Son. Creepshow. Deep Impact. The Sender. Dark Mission, Flowers of Evil, aka like Operation Cocaina, Les Fleurs de l'Humour, or something like that. I don't know the other titles of that movie. Miracle in the Pacific, and Doublecross on Costa's Island. Alright, thank you.